They're supporting the protesters in Baltimore, and we expect these to escalate and grow larger in other cities as well. We're back with the social activist Jay Morrison. He's leader of the YMC Community Coalition. What do you make of these protests, Jay, in Baltimore, Philadelphia? Yesterday we saw the protests in New York. I assume they're going to continue. Can you hear me?
You're breaking up a little bit. Sorry about that. I hear you well now. Yep.
All right. What do you make of all these protests that are going on right now?
I just heard protests that's going on right now.
What do you think? What's your reaction when you see the protests in Baltimore, the protests in Philadelphia, the protests escalating in other cities as well?
I mean, Wolf, I'm elated. When we were out here the other day, and we see the protests going on now, it's so many generations of people, many young people. It's so diverse. And this is a case that we as African Americans need. We need the support of our white brothers and sisters in yellow and red and every other color to help end the oppression of African Americans here in America. These Eric Garner cases, Freddie Grays, Mike Browns, Oscar Grants, this is a pattern. It's an oppression pattern. And we need our white brothers and sisters, mainly the majority, to support us in the common sense cause that the experience of black Americans is not the same for everyone else.
I'm going to show the video you were talking about. I think this is the video we were talking about earlier, Jay, when Freddie Gray was initially taken into that van. Watch this.
That boy leg look broke. His leg broke and y'all dragging him like that.
I don't know if you can see that, Jay, if you have a TV monitor there, but his legs clearly are limp and he's being dragged into that van.
Right, so Wolf, listen, you and I make history today. Let's blow this thing wide open. Think about it. Why would innocent bystanders say his leg is broke? Why would someone say, why'd you twist his leg like that? Why would his legs be limp? That means there was an injury. My 6-year-old daughter, London, can see that was an injury. So, Wolf, let's blow it up. It was an injury right there. We see it.
Yeah, we see that. He's on. Clearly, his legs are limp, although you did hear the police chief in Baltimore say that when he actually got into the van, he was standing on one leg. You heard him say that.
Right. One leg possibly, that doesn't mean the other one was limp. The deputy commissioner, was it Jerry Rodriguez, said that there was no physical action needed in the arrest. But we see his leg bent. We all see it. All the world is watching right now. We see Freddie Gray's injury. That very well could have been a spine injury right there, which could have alluded to a weak spine, which resulted in his head bobbing and the other injury. But that's his injury right there. We all see it. Jay Morrison's not making this up.
No. You're clearly not making it up. And clearly his legs, he looks very limp. He obviously looks like he's in pain. You heard what the police union representative said, though. They said sometimes people who are arrested resist, and they just go limp deliberately. You've heard the police union representative say that.
And that's where police and our government put government over citizens, especially government over African American citizens, right? So if you were just all being just human beings and about love and about empathy, you would see right there compassion. If that was a white child, a Spanish child, a Korean child, that person just got injured and their leg pulled in some kind of weird way that caused that man not to be able to walk. We all see that. We see the witnesses seeing the result, the cause and the effect. The cause of his leg being bent, the effect was he couldn't move his leg. His spine was broke. That's what happened. Why are we fooling ourselves?
You have confidence, Jay?
Fooling himself? Why is the commissioner fooling themselves?
Do you have confidence in this investigation? Do you have confidence in this investigation right now? The police investigation, the state's attorney investigation, what the mayor is doing. You have confidence in the authorities, in other words.
I don't have confidence in the American government, but I have confidence in the American people. I believe that the people, white, black, and everything in between, will make enough noise, enough civil protests that the government will be forced to do the just thing. The government on its own, they let this go for 3 weeks with no action. No action happened in Baltimore till the riots happened. Had those youth not rallied up and rioted, no one will be here. That's why we're here. That's why our justice is being exposed. If there's no riots, Freddie Gray goes under the rug like every other black injustice that happens in America. So this is why we're here.
Jay,
and now we're all going to see the truth.
If you could stay with us, we're going to have to take another commercial break. I want to take a quick break. We're watching what's going on in the streets of Baltimore and Philadelphia. Other